Team Taz, the Team Taz turmoil that we're kind of talking about, or that, for a few weeks, but everything is fine. Everything's fine in Team Taz. And just by the look on Ricky Stark's face, everything is perfectly fine. And, it's another one of those promos where body language and facials almost told the whole story. But we did get to see from Ricky and to Brian Cage again. This picture just cracks me up. His smirks lately have been so outstanding, and we're clamoring for Cage kind of be broken out of his cage per se, because he is just this underutilized talent that is really proving time and time again how amazing and how seasoned he is and how just innovative this guy is. I mean, who better? He is just seriously just mind-blowing in the ring. I love it. So where do you see this going? Like, where do you see this ultimately going? Do you see like a one-on-one match going, Ricky Starks and Cage, and then them kind of breaking off? What do you predict of Taz down the line?
Well, I'm honestly, I'm just geeking out hearing you talk about Cage like that, bro. I mean, I love hearing you give him the props like that, because he's definitely he's your type of wrestler in a lot of ways, and I think you nailed it. Like, you expressed why he's so fun, because he's a veteran who has built up his raw power to be something that's now controlled power. And there's something to be said for that. Like, he makes it look easy when he's in the ring, and his athleticism is just through the roof. Cage is a legit star. I mean, that dude is a lot of fun to watch. But it's funny because, man, Ricky Starks is just, he grabs your attention whenever he's on screen. The little nuances of his performance, he's hilarious. He's playing into this like teacher's pet type of thing with Taz. Look at the devious little grin that he has on that picture. And when you see that played against Brian Cage, you slowly but surely seeing like he's starting to rub him more and more the wrong way. You can tell he's losing patience. And I think this is interesting because it's like, this is Taz's first client, really. This is how Taz built Team Taz off the back of Brian Cage. And now you're starting to see like Taz is siding more with these other guys than his main dude. And that to me is a fascinating underlying current of this story that gives Brian Cage more motivation to be frustrated with his current plight. It's like, dude, like there was no Team Taz before me here. And that, I don't know. Yep. So I find that interesting. I think it's natural that we want to see this play out where it's going to lead to a Brian Cage versus a Ricky Starks in a one-on-one scenario. I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that's a star-making moment. And like we talked about it before, I said it. I was like, dude, if Ricky Starks can get a win on Cage, who we've seen Cage take some big losses in his career here at AEW. He's had some big wins, but he's had some big losses. And I think that Cage is one of those stars that's proven it doesn't matter. He can afford a loss, and he's still a bankable commodity. If Ricky Starks can get over on Brian Cage by hook or by crook, I feel like that could be a real bona fide superstar making moment for Ricky Starks. One that we're all waiting for. I think that we called Ricky Starks as a great. You rewind it to our award show. And Ricky Starks was a guy who we all talked about, man. That is a dude who has superstar written all over him.
Absolutely.
So, absolute
crayfish powerhouse SPD.
I like it.
I mean, go rewind, watch. You'll see me in the nice tuxedo. That's our award show. Ricky Starks was one of those.